Cool, welcome back to another one of my solo episodes. I'm laughing for this one. Today we're going to be talking about insecure guys, especially in the DMs. If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below. I'm going to do a whole video on this, but anyone that knows, there was a time where I was doing a madness, especially with moving to people. I'm not like that anymore, I'm just very focused, building a bigger thing. I see the bigger picture. I was a little boy in it. A little virgin. Well, not really, but yeah. So if I take it back to this now, I want to talk about insecure guys, especially in the DMs. You see a lot of, and it can be the other way of course, but we'll kind of focus on guys just from my personal experience with this story as well. Obviously you can kind of look at it and say, partners, they give each other their passwords and everything, and oh, they're looking out for me, they're patrolling my thing. First of all and foremost, if you feel like you're doing a good thing by giving your password to your partner, you're very tapped in the head. If we look into trust now, it's developed over a long period of connection and understanding between two people, right? To say, yeah, I believe what you're saying, innit? Everyone's so scared and so insecure about a man or a woman going to do something. End of the day, and I say it once, I say it again, people can do what the hell they want. You can't control anyone apart from yourself. Autonomy, locus of control. You're in control of your life. I'm not in control of my woman's life. I don't even like to say my woman. I just say this person that I'm seeing romantically. My woman. Who am I to claim you and say my, like you're my property, like my dog or something, like I own you, like you rely on me? You're your own person, bro. I don't like that talk personally. Do a whole episode on that very, very soon. But if we touch back on socials, there's an underlying insecurity, simple as no if, buts or maybes. If you're giving your password out or something, that person, if you look at it, that person feels like they don't warrant someone like you. They know you're possibly 1, 2, 3 notches above them, and they're essentially trying to patrol and maintain what you're doing. You should do what the hell you want. Especially, I'm very, very big on that. So it's like, if some person you're seeing romantically saying, yeah, this is my word and everything, just trust them. Unless you have a reason to, then you should kind of question why you're seeing them like that, or maybe even raise the issue. I don't feel like I can trust you for this reason. Is it something we can talk about, or do I need to just cut ties and move on? A lot of people just with someone, or essentially dating someone long term because they offer comfort. They're not lonely. They feel like they're doing the right thing when that person doesn't match up to their morals and ethics. So it's kind of like you're wasting your time, essentially, Let's touch back on the guys, innit? Because a lot of guys do this, essentially, compared to the girls, in my opinion, from what I've seen, right? So in my stance, it's a typical situation. Women are always going to be physically more beautiful. They're essentially the ones that we desire as men, and the biggest thing we look for in a woman is her physical beauty first and foremost. I'm going to speak about that more. I know I kind of touched that on solo episode 1. Relationships are for successful men, so make sure you check that out. But essentially, of course, the guy is very attracted to you, and he's thinking the same thoughts that he got when he first saw you and wanted to move you and be romantically involved with you. They're not thinking, I want to be friends. They think, I want to. So you understand? And that's the be-all end-all, because especially guys, we're looking at someone's physical beauty. Yeah, we're seeing, a figure, pretty face and everything. Wow, she looks really nice. We appreciate her beauty. We're not going over what the guys that do, of course. So we're not trying to get involved and chat to you to become your friend. Yeah, guys may show they want to try and be your friend. We're going to talk about nice guys and all of that. That's one of my favorite topics. But essentially, they're trying to fuck in. There's a difference between someone trying to fuck and your girl letting them. I don't even like to use that word, but two people having sexual intercourse together. And one is one person's being desired, one person saying no. What the other is one person being desired, the other person also being desired. And what has someone else being interested in your woman got to do with you? It's up to her if she pursues that or not, right? So what's that got to do with you? She will make a decision if she feels secure, if she feels happy in this, or she wants to maintain this for a long time based on how strong your foundations are. So essentially, you're insecure because your foundations aren't there. Let me kind of bring this back to my personal story, and I put it on my notes as Cambridge guy. I wrote essentially Cambridge scum DM. Let's talk about this little man. So, I'm not going to name names or anything, but there's a person to the... And I don't want you to think like it's some big thing. I'm just literally you know, I'm very authentic. This happened at the time and I wanted to speak about there and then. I'm going to speak about very small or even massive characters into my life very soon. So chatted, going back on you on a link, you're nice, bit of a... I saved the thing as her name J in it because she seemed a bit like a J. Hey, if you got a J next to your name in my contacts, it's kind of peak for you. Not that I judge you or anything, but that's just how I kind of differentiate. So cool, anyways, back to the thing, chatting on it, yeah, okay, cool. I'll FaceTime you, cool, you something like that. Next thing I know, I think I must shouted. You know, I don't check my phone, I'm hardly on my phone, anything. It must have been a few days or something. Next thing, get a voice, no, cool, this is kind of unfamiliar. Play it. Oh, excuse me, shut the fuck up in it. Like first thing in it, when I hear a guy's voice, 1 second I'm like, cool, end chat, clear, goodbye. I'm full on. No time for this in it, but why you? It's some dumb thing like, yeah, she's with me at the moment. Her laughing, like, I was like, oh shit, man. Like, so obviously when you're so secure in yourself and everything, and yeah, you don't mind saying hi to someone and everything like that, but it's not that deep in it. I just laughed at it. Moved on with the day. I mentioned that because he felt insecure by my presence. Cause maybe he saw a few photos, you know, seen a ratio what I'm doing, quite established, you know, going places. I'm a nice guy, innit? Of course other guys will feel intimidated and insecure by me. That's not to say I'm big or anything like that, but you know, real recognizes real, as I said, and he's not real. So when you're not real like that, you kind of have to attack with aggression and insecurity. If someone did that to, I'm not gonna say my woman, but someone I was seeing romantically, because I don't like that term, my woman, I would be like, and I'm the person I saw was telling me, I was like, what is wrong with you? Why are you telling me this? I don't care, innit? Deal with it. You're gonna do whatever you want. Go reply, go send a dog pic, go fucking sex them. I don't care, bro. I don't have time for this. I'm too busy, you know, creating a bigger picture, innit? If you feel like what we have is not strong enough or something, you wanna go elsewhere, no problem, innit? Because I'm happy and secure in myself. This Cambridge Donny is very insecure in himself to look at my thing and be like, and be like, yeah, she's with me at the moment, ha ha ha, like, oh sorry, like he's trying to get a reaction from me. I just said it, and to round this up as a whole, what would Drake do in this situation? Is Drake gonna be and be like, no, what? Get off my girl, you wanna fuck her? Like, you wanna scrap it out? Come on now, I haven't got time for this, innit? So that's kind of my perception. People, especially who reply to your DMs and guys like that, you're very insecure in it, especially. You're trying to start something, trying to show an image of yourself, trying to act like the big man in front of your woman. It's kind of pathetic, I'll be real. So any guy that replies to another guy's DM and trying to start beef is a fool, innit? And I just assume you're broke, doing nothing with your life, you little bitch boy. And vice versa, of course. You know, the girls are kind of attacking other girls, saying, hey, slag, get off my man, you're all perfect, innit? Go get a job or something, go get a life, man. You don't literally essentially wake up and think about other people's genitals. Come on now, we're higher thinking here, we're more spiritual, we're trying to create a bigger purpose and sign of substance in it. So that's how I round it up in it. Try not to be in people's DMs and everything like that, you know. Essentially, someone will make a decision based on how strong your foundation is, and if your foundation is not strong, you don't feel comfortable, maybe it's time to move on, and if it is, that's beautiful and enjoy that. Love and guidance, really enjoyed this one. I'll show you in the next. If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below.